What's up, everybody, and welcome back to your Friday 5 p.m. evening dose, or as we like to call it around here, man check.
You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Sorry to interrupt.
Just straight off the rip.
I got to interrupt. You said at 5 p.m. What if I'm on the West Coast?
You know what? I will tell you.
I have to think about that now.
Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hold on. Are we experiencing...
There's aliens.
There's aliens. We're experiencing technical difficulties here on the Man Card Podcast. You're witnessing a ghost on the show.
We're witnessing Ellie. Ellie doesn't even know what's going on.
Ellie's in there flipping the breakers, pretending like she doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
We don't know what's happening.
This is also my wife that I'm talking to right now. But anyway, moving on. Hopefully the ghost is out of the system. But yeah, Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time edition of the podcast. Did I just screw you up there?
2 o'clock Pacific time.
What is California? 3 or 4
hours.
Is it 3 hours?
Yep.
Friday, 2 p.m. evening dose.
What was the whole? Remember a Disney Channel? Disney Channel would be like 8 p.m. 8/7 Central.
8/7 Central. Yeah. Classic, dude. Yeah. So I remember there was also another tagline from that whole like ecosystem, which was like Disney 365.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to my mom or somebody, I think it was my mom, but I was like, "Oh, Mom, Disney 365. What they're talking about is Disney every day of the year." And she was going, "No, it means like
what else does
something
it mean?
else." I can't even remember what she said, but she said it meant not that. So I was like, okay, well, you're wrong, but
it means a full circle and 5 extra degrees.
Yep, exactly.
That's what she meant.
Welcome to Pi. So this Friday episode, we have a couple things to talk about.
Very exciting.
Very exciting things. Today, as we're recording this, because we record these things all over the freaking place, is your first day of work.
Yeah, I'm not unemployed anymore. I'm officially employed. Yeah, I appreciate that. It was fun. It was great. I didn't really do too much. It was a matter of setting my laptop up, having meetings, introducing myself to a lot of people, saying hello to a lot of people, and that's about it.
Really?
All the orientation stuff isn't until later this week. I don't set up my financials until later this week. I don't set up my health insurance till later this week. And they even told me that, look, we're not going to even give you a project till 3rd or 4th weekend. So I'm chilling. I'm enjoying it, and I'm excited. I'm excited for big boy money. That's all. I really am. I'm so sick of little play money.
What do you get paid? Like twice a week?
Twice a week.
I'm sorry.
Twice a month, yes.
Twice, yeah, okay.
Yes.
So
I wish twice a week. That'd be crazy.
That'd be sick. Yeah, okay. So you get paid twice a month regardless.
Yes.
Of week scheme.
Yes. I'm going to get paid. Yeah. No matter what, I'll get paid twice a month.
Okay. That's what I love about my job is I get paid every 2 weeks.
No matter what.
Matter what.
So it could end up.
So October, I get paid 3 times in 1 month.
It's like the first,
it's the first, 15th, and 29th. So on Ellie's birthday and my birthday.
Oh, payday. Like, let's go. Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm like, sick. So that's an extra, like, paycheck that I get in 1 month that I can add to the budget. And I'm like, sick. That'll give us a little more financial cushion on either side.
I like that.
But I agree. Big boy money's fun.
Big boy money is fun.
It gets you things like this.
Yeah, no kidding. All this stuff. I don't have this stuff. I have from this wall over a bedroom.
Well, listen, but that bedroom, no complaints. We were RAs at Tech. No complaints. I'll live in a shoebox for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I could easily live in a shoebox for free.
Oh, 100%.
After that,
take that shoebox, imagine it anywhere. New York, LA, shoebox for free? Sign me up.
I can't do it in places like, so I went on my vacation as we talked about our last podcast, or maybe not our last podcast, our upcoming podcast. Sorry. Wow. See, this is the issue.
Isn't it
anyway,
crazy?
On a podcast, we talked about my vacation to Nevada.
Monday. Check out Monday's episode.
It was in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't put a shoebox in the middle of nowhere because not only is my shoebox nothing, but if I leave, there's still nothing. So, but I agree anywhere else would be fine. Would be good. But aside from that, First day's great. Can't wait to start tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll get on a normal schedule because I already told you about my whole gym fiasco this morning.
Oh, yeah. Of just you waking up and you're like, yeah, I'll do it later.
Yeah, exactly.
And then later came and you're like, today's my off day.
Today's my off day. Start tomorrow.
See, and I was telling you this earlier, whenever I do that, like catch me miss a day in the gym, you're about to see me next month in the gym. Like there's not going to be a day this month you're going to catch me there. Because it's like I allow myself an inch and I take a mile, unfortunately.
I've only got an inch, so I mean,
yeah.
sorry.
Well, I wish I could go a mile, but it's about 30 seconds. So
you're not wrong.
No, never. So first day's great. First week coming up. New jobs always have a way of, at least in my experience, making you feel so bad about the job choice you just made.
No, you're right. I came down for my like lunch break, and I was like,
"Hey, Mom, where are the pizza rolls?
Where are the pizza rolls?" I actually had a pizza, like
no,
frozen
you
pizza.
didn't.
Yeah,
no,
I actually had it. I honestly, I was really crappy today. Like overall, I didn't go to the gym. I ate like crap. Work was easy. I didn't have a hard day whatsoever.
Yeah, but it makes you feel like shit.
Oh
like
yeah,
new jobs.
I feel like crap.
Why
Yeah.
do they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. It scares me. It's just like, this is my life now.
Well, is it okay? So there's that realization, which is like, okay, now I get to work till I die. Like this is the first day of me working till I die.
Yep.
But then the other side of it is like, oh shit, like this is my job. Is this all it's gonna get?
Yeah.
Like, is this it?
This is it.
I always find it like real jobs are never as big
fulfilling.
as never as big as you thought they were gonna be.
Yeah.
Because especially with my job, when I was being hired, going through the interview process, I was in my mind thinking it was gonna be, and maybe it was my fault, maybe it was partly how they kind of portrayed it, but I thought it was gonna be something completely different than what I'm doing now, and I'm like, well, okay, well.
You were
fine.
excited about what you were going to do, or you're more excited now?
And I think it's a problem with me where I'll get excited. I get excited about anything.
Yeah, same.
But my mind will start racing to like the utmost possibility of what it could be. And I love it when my expectations or subconscious expectations meet what reality is. It's awesome. It's so great. Ellie and I went hiking this past weekend. We went to this bamboo forest, exceeded expectations. It was awesome. I thought it was going to be so shitty. We get there, coolest thing in the world.
Same. Hikes are underrated.
Yeah, 100%.
Underrated.
Well, fresh air is underrated. Dude, especially after this past year, dude, I didn't go outside.
You're right.
Yeah, I was stuck at home just playing video games.
Don't get used to it because we might be right back.
Well, today, dude, it's so funny. So I was at work this morning, and I get a text from my boss, or just the general team text, and she goes, "Hey, yeah, just be on the lookout. Lowe's just changed their mask policy, so just be on the lookout for that." By lunch, the Lowe's employees in the store, all the managers were going around making them put masks on. And I was like, man, that's like literally I saw it like it was like tick, 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 like all the dominoes started to fall just right in front of me in one day. So here we are. What is it?
August 2nd.
August 2nd. Mark this shit down, people. August 2nd, 2021. We're back again masking up. So if you want to check back later, feel free. Send us an email, mancardpod@gmail.com. Speaking of, I want to take a little break here because we don't have a halftime show. Mm-hmm. And I want to mention.
Yeah, we might as well mention
it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gents.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Merch.
We got it.
We got it now.
We got the merch.
We decided to both wear the same thing. Actually, I wore a hoodie. So I got my hoodie. He's got his sweatshirt crew neck. Man Card Podcast logo. Check it out. mancardpodcast.com. We've got a shop section. Order that shit up. We already have some orders placed.
See, I'm so excited.
Great colors.
Great quality. You got it embroidered too.
Yeah.
It's not even iron on. It's embroidered.
No, I think the only two things on there that are iron on are the t-shirts. So like the long sleeve and the short sleeve.
Yeah, you wouldn't want a t-shirt because it was just down. But like a hoodie, a crew neck.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you. We also have ladies, for the ladies that are out there. We'll be adding some more lady stuff soon, but it's the manliest lady crop top you've ever seen.
Get it for your workouts. I'm telling you, go to the gym, rock that shit.
It's hot. Okay, I'm telling you, get the sports bra, crop top hoodie. It's tight. I'm telling you, high quality. It's nice. Wear it, sweat that shit up, take it out. I mean, come on, it's great. It's
You'll
no
get tons
brainer.
of compliments, guaranteed.
Oh, guaranteed.
Or money
100%.
back. Just kidding.
Are we putting that out there? You cannot return it. No. No, I'm kidding. I don't even know how the return policy works yet. But no, go check it out. I literally spent the past days, literally 2 days, just enveloped in making this shit happen. So I don't know.
It's happened.
At least go look at it. And everything, before I forget, everything, we just put the merch store out. Everything is $5 off right off the rip.
Right off the rip.
Right off the rip.
Right off the rip.
Because we're nice guys.
We're so nice guys. We've been waiting a year.
We've been making, this is really, it's a consolation prize because we've been making you wait so damn long.
We've made ourselves wait so damn. We're honestly the only ones excited about it.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I'm not too worried about it.
All right, so that's the rest of the episode. We're good?
Yep, we're good.
All right,
That's
cool.
it. But no, like we have merch and we've been making everybody wait. So $5 off the rip. So go take advantage of that while that's still going on. It's some good quality stuff, mancardpodcast.com. Anyway, back in the episode. So I have an update with my job from last episode, which at this point you haven't listened to.
No, I have not.
Sorry,
and
John.
I wasn't on.
But you will eventually, maybe.
On the way home, if my cord will work for Apple CarPlay, yes.
Yeah, you got to get that. Come on.
Just,
Plug it in.
Yeah.
Get that avatar connection.
Give it a little wiggle.
But I have an update with my job because on Monday, John and I were both down in the dumps, kind of in our feels about our current situations in regards to our job. So with me, I was like, oh man, is this where I'm supposed to be? Is there something more for me? And literally, I met with my dad later, and then the next day, a job posting within my business unit came open.
Your dad just had to make a call. He just made a call.
Yeah, right. He totally has pull in
guy.
my company. He's the guy. He's like, hey, listen, make this shit happen for my son or else you're fired. So a job posting came open the next day. And I was like, no freaking way. So I got stoked. So I called the hiring manager who I've worked with before. I called the person who was in that role and got to talk to them about their territory and have them give me the lowdown, talk to a previous person that I'd been trained under and get their advice, talk to the person I work with now, got their advice, called my manager, got her approval and her blessing to apply for this position. So all the stars were kind of aligning. And then at the same time, I was like, well, shoot, nobody's interested in this position. Like, is this kind of just going to be like those shitty high school, runoff elections where you're the only one running for treasurer. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm going to give my speech as a, go through the motions and then get the job. No.
Are you worried that there's a reason?
No. Okay. So today.
Okay.
So tomorrow is when it's due. The application is due. So I've got to finish my cover letter. I just got it back. Got to do some edits on it. And I'm going to submit it tonight, which is great. Just get it done out of the way. So I'll have the application in. But I found out today at work that another one of my colleagues, kind of the golden girl of the team, is applying to this job. And so I heard that she was applying, and in my mind I'm thinking,
nah,
my odds just at least were cut in half to get this job.
I mean, that's simple math, yes.
No, but I mean more than that. There's more there than just like she's like the golden girl of the team. She does all this extra stuff that you really don't have to do and makes everybody else look super bad. And I'm like,
you're hyping her up right now. I hope they don't listen.
No, she's great. No, she's awesome. And they know it too. Yeah. She's kind of like the teacher's pet. She goes to her with everything. And which there's no shame. And that's one of the reasons why my confidence was really, really shocked today. Because I was going into it with I'm going to submit this application and I'm going to, go into it with myself, have, some confidence in the role, and then, we'll see where it falls. But now I'm not so sure anymore, and we can do another episode later on facing rejection. I think that's a really good episode that we haven't done yet.
I'm scared of that. Yeah. It's one of my biggest fears.
Dude, why didn't we talk about it on the...
I don't know. Maybe I was so scared too.
biggest fears part 2, pseudo facing rejections. Look forward to that episode. We'll do that later. But I felt so bad today because I was like, oh no. It was kind of the realization of, I know I'm good. I know I'm good at my job. I know I would be good at this new job. I know my bosses like me and the hiring manager likes me and all this stuff. But I'm like, okay, here I am again, facing down the barrel of the possibility of an impossibility, and I'm like, oh, well, we'll see how this falls.
Pony girl, pony boy. Stay golden, pony boy.
Stay golden, pony girl.
Oh boy.
She's super nice too. So I wouldn't even be mad if she got the position because she would have earned it. She would have done a lot to get it.
For you, don't worry. I'm a very competitive person.
I shined in my own way. So like I did different things to make myself known, and she did kind of like the like checkbox. Like I'm just gonna kind of go right in line with how I guess she expects me to shine. And I was like, oh shoot.
In a way, you took a shortcut, but not really a shortcut. She followed this.
Dude, don't aggressively attack the table.
She followed the steps, and you're like, wow.
Yeah, I kind of went around. I kind of circumvented and like jumped up in working with like a completely different group of people on different projects that like don't relate to my job at all. But it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We're meeting for our divisional meeting this week, so hopefully that goes well. Not like that matters for this position, but either way, that's a little update from the last episode. Just a little tidbit,
a little snippet,
little tea.
Nice.
Because I know that you're looking forward. So obviously you've got your training this week.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Do you have So you just started today. Do you have any updates on? Because you're not moving to California, right?
I'm not going to California at a minimum for the next 6 months. So basically, I mean, as we all know, I talked to my manager. She said we're cool to be here, but they're going to assess it at every 6 months. So in 6 months from now, we're going to assess the situation. What's COVID like? What's the pandemic like? I keep hitting the table. How's my work going? Do I want to stay in Georgia or do I want to stay, remote?
Yeah.
Do I enjoy it? I might hate remote. And you know what? Maybe, 6 months from now, I'm like, I'll come in the office. Sure. Probably not. But, we'll assess it every 6 months. And if they need me in the office, if they want me in the office, I'm not going to say no. I signed this job assuming I was going there. It's just, beneficial to me that I don't have to with these circumstances.
Yeah, because I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, because you're coding.
Yes.
Right now. So,
correct.
Like, I'm just trying to imagine an office space, what that would look like. You get your entry level guy, so you get a cube, just a cube straight off the rip, and what would be different about being in an office? I guess you could like peek over the cube and say, "Hey, dude, what's the?" Instead
of a Slack message, yeah.
It's
more so. I think the biggest issue with the company in terms of letting some people be remote is team dynamic. Because with me, since I'm the newest hire, one of the newest hires, they have people that are in the office, and so when they have team meetings, everybody is in the area, and so when they're going into the office, even when it's hybrid, when they're only going in 2 or 3 days a week, they get to meet together in person for these team meetings. And if I'm across the country, it's like I got to get zoomed in while everybody else is there. And so it kind of not ruins, but it's like the flow of a team meeting is kind of But like ultimately, depending on how important that is to the team and how much people get done is going to determine how long and how consistently I get to work remotely. Does that make any sense? It's
no, totally makes sense. Like I had an internship, not to make this about me, but of course I want to make it about me. So, sorry, it's my bad.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
I'm not actually sorry at all. But it's a good example. So I had an internship with this company that was basically like, I called on doctors all summer. And it was a cold calling job. It was great. I loved it. I loved that job.
You're the only person.
Loved that job. Hey, if y'all are out there and you're the people from this company, hit me up, please. Your company's awesome and I loved this job, whatever. Well, I'll talk to you later. But during that time period, I would go I was on the surgery team. So I'd go sit with the surgery team and we'd have our morning meeting and like go through the boards and like what our call numbers were supposed to be or whatever. And, in the room, there were 2 people just kind of holding iPads with people that were located at different points in the country. And it was that exact thing where it's like, we're all here, we're together, we're having fun, we're having discussion, riffing off each other. Hey, what did you see that day? Yeah. And then they're just like,
on the screen, you can't really
they're just kind of sitting there, just like, trying to get close and, hey, I can't hear. Hold on. Can you turn it?
Exactly.
What do you say? Hold on. Are you muted? So yeah, it's I agree.
It's better. Well, it's not better. If everybody's remote and everybody has to Zoom into a meeting anyway, no issue with remote. No issue with half the team being remote or whatever. But it's more so like you have the whole team and only like one or two aren't there.
Yeah.
Then they start thinking, okay, should we call them in the office? Is it really necessary? And so that's what I'm not really worried about it, but I can see that being the reason I get shipped out to California.
Yeah, sure. And so, not to put your girlfriend in too much hot water on this podcast, but an undisclosed girlfriend is interested in seeing where life takes her in different ways. Don't read into that, people who listen to this podcast. What if, let's just say hypothetically, she was like, hey, let's go to California.
Like if she told me like tomorrow, hey, let's go to California.
Yeah. She was like, your job's out there. I'm applying for a job or something out there. Would you be like, let's go tomorrow?
It's a 50-50 shot.
Would you let her go without you?
No. Okay. If she was a guaranteed go, if it was like, I'm going, no ifs, ands, or buts, my job requires it. Honestly, I would, because they already approved me to be remote. I can go to California and still work remotely so that, I not have to go in the office. That way, that,
Yeah.
And then, if the things, like she doesn't like that job or, I hate being in California, I can always go somewhere else or move somewhere else, or we can move somewhere else. And, that's what I told her. If she works in fashion, obviously. Best two places to work in fashion, New York, California.
Let's just hone in. LA,
exactly. So if she gets a job in California, we've already talked about we're still early in a relationship. We're not going to move for each other this early on. But the fact that my company and everything is already in California, it would be a lot easier for me to say, you know what? Yeah, let's just pack up. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is going to be a career move for you. It's going to make you happy. You know what? I think California is great. The only thing that I didn't want to move to California for was one, political reasons in terms of like the, COVID and everything like that, and how crazy it's getting over there.
Yeah, they're locking down big time again.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to be stuck out there in an apartment.
Yeah.
And then two, expenses. I agree. That's really it. Other than that, I have nothing against California.
Would they pay for your relocation?
Yes.
To go out there?
Yeah, they have a relocation.
So then you wouldn't
stipend.
want to miss that.
Yes.
So if you just like up and went out there to work remote, but you chose to move on your own.
Well, I'd have to let them know I'm moving out there to get that stipend, because right now I'm not getting it because they know I'm staying at home. I'm not relocating anywhere. Yeah. Because you have to, you legally have to put where your address is for
right
certain reasons.
But you put your legal addresses here and then run your VPN, not sponsored, nor hit us up. But you put your VPN through Atlanta, bounce it back to California. Nobody's the wiser.
Yeah, but I still don't get the stipend.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You want that moolah. You want that cheddar cheese.
I want the cheddar cheese.
You want the cheddar. So just for people that are, new to the show or, just getting on, there are a few ways. I know we don't ever have breaks, but I feel like this Friday episode, I don't want to miss out on the opportunity to harp on all of the ways to get in touch with us. Just in case you're new to the show, we've got mancardpodcast.com. We mention it every show. Hit us up there. Has merch now. In case you missed that. In case you missed
in case you listen to podcasts in reverse and you're starting from the end here, just so you know.
We have merch.
Go
check it out. All of it's $5 off. I think the only thing that isn't $5 off are the stickers, because they're already
$3.
They're already
$5
like
off. We pay you $2 to get some stickers.
Yeah, we'll pay you $2, but I think it's like $5 or can't even remember what the sticker cost is. But they're pretty sexy stickers.
Yeah, no, they're nice.
They're
Put
nice.
Them on your laptop.
I know.
Put them on your girlfriend. Whatever.
I am curious to get the stickers, because I want to see how these freaking things turn out.
You already ordered what? We got mugs too.
We got mugs.
If you're a muggy,
and they're tin. They're tin mugs.
Oh yeah, I saw that the lip of it is.
They're metal etched.
Just get them.
Go check it out. Get them. And then also you can send us emails, mancardpod@gmail.com. Make sure to hit us up there. We're looking for stories. So if you want to send in stories, crazy occurrence, run in with like a crazy person, I got to tell you later, a crazy run-in I had with a guy today at the store. It was nuts. But we're looking for crazy stories or weird stories, strange things that happen to you. Check it out. And then finally, Facebook, Instagram. It's linked on mancardpodcast.com. But we've got our Instagram. DM us whatever you want. We'll answer questions. I mean, not anything.
Yeah,
don't be sending those lewds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those lewds. We don't need them.
Yeah, we don't need that shit.
I could just see my own. We're good. Don't.
This guy, this granite sculpture over here, looking ass.
All
What are
right,
you talking about?
Child, please.
Child, please.
No.
You're chiseled, dude.
All right, there it is.
So you were so upset today that you didn't go to the gym because you were like, man.
Oh, I was disappointed.
It's the first day I haven't gone to the gym in 10 years.
That is not. I was disappointed. I woke my butt up, got ready to go, and decided not to go. I was like, Mitchell, you indecisive.
Why didn't you go?
Because if
did you have something better to do other than perfect your body
Sleep.
more? Did you go back to sleep? You
yes,
didn't go
I
back?
did.
No, you
After I
didn't.
showered and everything, yes. I got out of the shower, and then I thought, okay, you know what? If I drive to the gym, it's halfway to record this podcast. I know I'm going later to record the podcast. So if I drive halfway there, all the way home, all the way to the podcast, and then all the way home again, that's a lot of driving, and it's just not necessary. So I'll just go before the podcast. Got off work late, tired, didn't want to do this podcast later than we already are doing it. And I was like, you know what? Off day. That's it.
So then tomorrow, what is tomorrow? What are you hitting?
Shoulders.
Boulder shoulders.
Shoulder workout. I'm
are you
very excited.
Are you doing those plate ups, twists, and downs?
No, I'm not going to do those. I hate those.
I love those. You do them with the 45-pound plates.
I used to do it with 45. I don't do them too often now.
I have to do them with the 25-pound plates because I got those little baby shoulders.
Oh man, my favorite is the lat raises. Oh my god. Okay.
The straight arm, just the scarecrows.
Yeah, the scarecrows.
Get out of here with that shit.
No, you know what's crazy? It's a simple movement.
Give me the 1.5 pounds.
The one, just do your arms, just flat.
Oh, dude, I can't even. I just pulled my shoulder.
It drives me crazy that it's one of the most simple movements, but 90% of people that work out do them wrong.
How do you do them correctly? Just in the last minute of this show.
Last minute. All right, slightly forward. You don't go straight. You don't go straight parallel or whatever out.
You don't lead with the bells.
No. So you lead with your elbows. So you go slightly forward. Your elbows are bent. You don't have to keep your arms straight. Don't keep your arms straight. And you lift with your like as if your elbows are the ones pulling up, and you go like that, and you don't go any higher, and you go down, and that's it.
Do you do any isometric hold at the top?
Or
is it just is it a spring to the top?
It's not. It's slow. It's just controlled. It's no holding. It's just controlled movement. People are keeping their arms straight, going this, and then some people keep them bent, and they're like, oh, it's just like, dude, no,
just cut it out. Well. That's a perfect little training tip.
There you go.
A little TT
there you go.
For the end of this podcast.
Free of charge.
Free. We'll charge you next time. But thank you for tuning in to this Friday evening episode of Man Card Podcast. We like to call it Man Check. We'll see you on Monday. Tuning in for that Monday dose. We got a special episode coming up here. So make sure to check it out and see you then.
Have a good night.